Hey everyone, WW2 here. Welcome back to Civ 3 World War II. Right. Yeah, they're all still active, so I'm going to use them first, of course. We're so going to kill this Bismarck. Well, before we actually do that, I'm just going to have... do I still have a non-elite King George V? This one. There we go. Excellent. And one of the injured ones... They're not that injured, but now that the enemy fleet is destroyed, they can fall back and heal, because they don't strictly have to be out here. Wasn't another one hurt? You are. I don't know what was on that transport, but it's gone now. Hopefully it was 6 tanks. Might have had a Marine or a paratrooper or something on it, though. Okay, everyone else here is full health. I apologize again if there's any noise in the background. Oh, the Duke of York. That was it. There's a baby there, screaming again. Babies will do that. Alright, back to bombarding. Oh! Okay, we're gonna bombard this city down. Just because we're already here and I've already ended the turns of a couple of guys, and we might as well. But, that's interesting. There's no more fighters in there. I think those are 3Hs, too. Let's just make sure there's nothing in there to help them out. Cool. I'm just going to fortify the rest for now. Oh yeah, the new Lion class. I'm going to look up real quick. There were 2 official names for these suckers. None of them were ever built, but the ones that, that were planned... Let's see. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. I know, riveting. I'm just trying to get the right name here. This is not being very helpful. Trying to... It's given me all the specs on them, but not the actual names. Hold on, let me look this up a little more directly. Since they were never built, it's hard to actually find the names. That's a lot like the Hindenburgs, which I think only one was ever actually built. Okay, Lion and Temeraire were the names of the 2. Let's make sure I spell this right, because it's kind of a weird spelling. Never heard that name before. But that's it. Alright. Any future ones, I'll just have to name myself. Cool, so we have 2 Lion classes out now. They can't be sent... Okay, so they cannot go on a convoy. That's annoying. Whose idea was that? Heavy artillery, then. It's really annoying. Alright. I'm gonna send a couple more Spitfires. Well, man, they have really, really limited range. I should also kill that thing. I would like to, but I know he's got bombers in there. Or fighters in there. Yeah, I'll just have like 3 of them chill in there. Okay, this one, it was going somewhere, right? Yeah, I'm gonna put another one in Cagliari. The ones on the land are actually going to be helpful, because they can go anywhere. But you cannot load them onto any sort of convoys or transports. At least now I know for the future. Okay. Now, before anyone starts their moves, I'm going to want to use Blenheims. Get a good look a couple of areas. There we go. Okay. Just gonna kill him now. I should have used the other ones to do that. Dang it. Not paying attention. Okay, so they have been bombing us. I thought my Spitfires... Oh, these guys were the ones that were injured first, before my Spitfires got here. Alright, he's moving Yaks in. They're not in the air yet, so we can take them out first. Just the one. Good. Right, and he sent out the motorized infantry, which hopefully makes my job marginally easier. So I looked up the exactly how the defensive values are calculated again, this time so I could clear up what kind of confused me before. So basically, the equation is the defensive value plus the defensive value times the modifiers. So if you're on a hill across a river and you're fortified, it's 25 plus 110 plus 25. And you multiply that by the defensive value, so for this it would be 8. So I don't know what that comes out to, but that number plus the original 8. So if you're just attacking someone on open plains like this, they get 10% of 8, then added on. So it's pretty simple. It's what I expected it was set up as. It was just sort of confusing when I looked it up. But yeah, that's how that works. Yeah, we're not going to have as much success as I would like taking out these tanks. Because, wow, that's it? I thought I had more Lancasters in there. My goodness. A lot of these guys reduced to 1 hit point, too. The city's going to be absorbing a lot of the hits. I already know that's how it's going to go. Now we're at the tanks. 4 hit pointers at least. There's quite a few 4 hit pointers that I was not able to get through. It's probably all that will hit this turn, honestly. But they shouldn't start healing until the turn after this one. Because they only got in this turn, so they still have to take a full turn to rest, I think. Come on, do more than 2. Ouch. I really should get one of these in here. And I believe the artillery offensives get consumed when used. So you hit someone with them once, and then they're out. I'm going to build up a stockpile of them just to deal with fortresses. That's going to be my semi-plan. I will have some heavy artillery coming from Ireland, but they build pretty slow, and I can't afford to build these things elsewhere. Or to build heavy artillery elsewhere, because they take too long. Huh. They can hit from here. Well, we have bigger issues. Yeah, we need to still wear down these Germans. If I can get just 1 or 2 tanks, I think we can kill those. No Russian tanks can follow them, though. They have now blocked off the one path they can use. Any infantry that come in, I'm not afraid of them. Okay, did I hurt all of them? No, they still have 1 uninjured panzer, but it's a 3E. So if that one steps out ahead, we can kill it. There's nothing wrong with bombing again. I don't want them all to retreat, otherwise we won't have an opportunity to kill any of them. And I need more Spitfires over there. And that Lancaster is still alive. Oof. Don't like that. One, two. Well, actually, let me find. Where's the grid? Grid. Where is the grid? Disable, show, always wait. How do you show the grid? I forgot about this. Control G. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Only... This is where the PE2s are at. They're in there. It's the only place they can hit them. Okay, we'll have you in the air. Where's the 4 hit point one? You. Go ahead and observe. Oh, that was all my well, whatever. One less KV1 to worry about. Sure, might as well try. Here's what we'll do. We'll send like 4 of them down here. Did Yan'an there just build a new KV1? That's concerning if they did. Yeah, we're really gonna have to... We're just pulling out all the stops, however we can. War is desperate. I didn't use all my Lancasters, though, so I used all the ones from here, I believe, right? I did not use the ones here, though. Nice. He has a lot of veterans. Okay, it really wants me to go here for some reason, so I guess we're using these guys. Yeah, I'm not afraid of them. I'll kill them if I have no other targets. First, we're hitting this city. Because he has tanks in here. A lot of them. Or at least a handful of them. And yaks, apparently. Good taking any planes from him I can. Normally, the bombers would be, or the fighters would be a problem. Even just sitting there, they would absorb enough firepower that I'd have a difficult time getting through. But this is my Paris Air Force, my European one. There are a lot of Lancasters here. As long as they don't keep trying to target the 0 citizens that they can actually hit, we'll be fine. You guys are morons. I hate that so much. Glad I was able to wage a very bloody war on that one stack before they got to a city for specifically that purpose. Of course we don't kill it. That stupid KV-1 has evaded death for like 6 turns now. Because I keep knocking it down to 1 and then it can recover. That thing full health? No. There were some relatively undamaged tanks. I think these things are lethal as well, so that'll be handy. Let's take that out. Please. I think he's got a T-34 in there too, right? A really wounded one? I guess we'll see. Get rid of that thing. Destroying these things never gets old. Despite how weak they are, they're surprisingly threatening. I see them rolling around. It really does make me start thinking that it's just going to kill everything in its path. Is that just an infantry? Yeah. 5-8 is terrible, but at least the Persians are trying. Oh my goodness. It's like the 8th Lancaster that's missed this guy. Just hit him. Come on. Just once. Oh my goodness. At this rate, we're going to get nothing done because they're all going to miss. There you go. Let's do this over again. Okay. That's everything in the city. Let's kill the flak out of spite. Besides, we have a chance to kill it before it gets under something that it can protect and can protect it, so we might as well kill it. The computer sometimes builds flak, but usually not much. Alright, we bring down this stack. Then I think I'll take a couple Spitfires from Nicosia. And I'll see about clearing a path for my Lancasters to hit maybe this city. Possibly that one, too. They'll probably just bomb right here. Open up all three of them. I could use one more Blenheim or something out here. But if I can find where their PE2s are... Although... I know they have some that are reasonably close, right? Let's see here. They can bomb this city. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so they must have some here. If they've been bombing this one, they have a couple times at least. So they've got to have at least some there. And I think they bombed this spot too, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know how they did that. Maybe from here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No. No, it had to be from beforehand or something. I don't know, that's weird. PE2s do have a 10 range, right? Yeah. Weird. But I'm almost certain, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Well, let's count from Nicosia. 6, 7, 8, 9... Yeah, they can be in Sevastopol. So if that's the case, I'm not going to worry too much about it. But I will try to take some of them out in Turkey. A worst-case scenario, we just force him to move a bunch of his units and re-garrison cities. Even if I'm not willing to send my units up there yet, the French and the Persians will just start taking things from him, and he'll be forced to go back and try to stop them. And even if Nicosia is left relatively undefended, it will still have enough planes that I don't think he can actually destroy anything in here, although he can hurt us. So I'll leave 2 guys in the air. Dang, succeeded. Shouldn't have. Oh yeah, and you're trying to rest. Alright, well, let's give it a shot. Okay, there's no more in that city. No more yaks, at least. Or in Ankara. That's a bomber of some kind. I don't know what that is. Might be a paratrooper plane. I know they do have a couple of those. Come on. There it is. Okay, they do have PE2s in there. Come on. I'd always got another PE2 in there. Just hit it and destroy it. We can move on with our lives. Thank you. Okay, so now if I bomb and hurt a unit, it should just be the guy on top, right? I guess I'll never know. Yeah, that was all of them. Thought I had more than that. Guess not. Well, at least we destroyed a couple of planes. And we've cleared out the yaks for a little bit. I need more Spitfires around here. I need more Spitfires everywhere. The misses just should not happen. Like, at the very least, that should happen, right? This thing, it's just a city on a hill with, like, no defensive units in it. How does that happen so frequently? Is it trying to hit a city improvement and there's nothing to hit? The annoyance of a city. That's so frustrating. You just want to have some success. Okay, I think we're on the 4 hit point elites now. Yeah, so we've gotten through all the regulars that had 4 hit points left. There were a decent number of elites we reduced to this because we hit them for max damage. What this means is we're getting reasonably close to being done with the 4 hit pointers, but I don't think we're going to get much more by the end of this turn. I haven't been able to use a bunch of my Lancasters on this because they couldn't reach it. The ones I can use, that stupid thing keeps happening to. And yeah, I'm going to remain pissed about that for ages, because it's dumb and stupid and shouldn't happen. Okay. Let's kill that, hopefully. There we go. That was his last KV-1 from the stack, I think. Well, it has to be, right? It had 1 hit point, it was on top. Alright, I think next turn I'm just going to have to take my planes from, is it Jerusalem? And, yeah, and fly them all back to Paris, so we can continue waging war on the Germans. I can't let them get too much of a head start while we're busy. Japan and Italy are both out of the game. They're done. Frankly, America might deal with Japan even if I do nothing. Now that their bombers are here, they'll slowly start whittling them away. And, I mean, Japan, I don't think they're... Well, let's see. I don't think you actually can fall into anarchy in the game. They built a 0. They're not building any actual attacking units, just some planes, mostly fighters. Although they built a Deval somewhere. And Yamatos, they still have a couple of those. You know, there's a Russian infantry under that. Can we kill the paratrooper before he gets in a city to defend it? Because he's probably going to jump into one of these. And they have a high enough defense that attacking them in a city is really annoying. All paratrooper numbers, except for I think US paratroopers, are identical. So their defense is a 14, which is much higher than most of this stuff. Dang it. Hoping to not have to go through the infantry, too. Alright, well, at least we killed him. That's one less garrison unit they can use for this stuff. He shouldn't even be able to get those motorized infantry in position, because they don't have, there's no road there to that hill, so they're just going to have to run right across. Or they're going to keep going wherever they're going. Okay, so that wasn't bad. Well, not bad. That was actually great. It wasn't as good as I would like it to be, but it's much better than I could have. Or it's as good as I could ask for, basically. He's got 65 T-34s. Man, he's pumping those things out. Yeah, I took out one of his paratrooper planes. Is that 1941? I think that's 1941 motorized rifles. 27 Yaks, only 14 PE2s. We have cut his numbers on those down significantly. 13 KV-1s, 115 Soviet tanks. It's quite a few. It's not nearly as many as he had. And 213 motorized infantry, so we've killed like 100 of those things. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that's a motorized infantry, or motorized rifle. Let me see. Motorized. Yeah, one of these, which is 1511, significantly worse than what we've been dealing with. He's probably going to start upgrading these things. We'll still win a lot of times fighting those, but they'll present more challenges. Man, there's not a whole lot left for this guy to do. Yeah, go join him. Why not? We're just building big old roads for no real reason now. I like this road through the Himalayas up there. I might want to wake one of these guys up. I do have Valentines and a British India infantry. 7 to 8. He's not too valuable. I could probably kill this thing with him. Nah, I probably shouldn't, honestly. It'll run back into the city, but we're just trying to hold the line here until I can get some attention focused on it. We're slowly building up our stock of Lancasters. Okay, you go down here. This place can use some work. I'm glad the computer remembers that those roads are blocked with other units and doesn't have everyone try to make it through there. Okay, is everything within this radius? Yep, it's all roaded. Sweet. So I think one Panzer will advance. We can destroy it. That'll knock down his numbers by 1. We may have to be a little strategic about how we get them, or we'll just have to accept that we can't get them all. Well, now you're probably gonna die. Yeah, you can stay there. I don't have a Gurkha in here, do I? No. No, I don't. Oh, well. Where are you guys going? Oh, yeah, I was just bringing them up here, wasn't I? Because this city is fully improved, right? Yeah. But actually, you go up here. Just in case the Russians send something, I want to be ready for them. Okay. So it's just roads for him now. For this city. Those are all just jungles. Yeah, go over there. Shouldn't need these Crusaders now. I'll keep one here, I guess. Oh, hello. I didn't mean to move out that far. Really? That thing is a veteran now. Whoa. Hello. Okay, so there's a stack of them heading down. I'm going to bring another one out and send it north, and we'll see if they're trying to head around the top. If they are, I'm going to need to send some destroyers out into, what do you call it, the Atlantic, to keep them from getting by without me noticing. Otherwise, they may catch one of my convoys and destroy it. I really don't need to be dealing with that. Once we deal with all their subs, they won't have any more. Like, they don't build them. The computer never builds submarines. The only reason that the Germans have them is because they're auto-produced. And that's the reason they're being auto-produced, is because the computer will not make use of them, if it's not. Which is crazy to me. The Type 9s are strong enough and cheap enough that you think the computer would just pump nothing but those out. Now, it's not as strong as a Bismarck, but 35 attack. And you can build those things in one turn in a particular city over there. That's nuts. My most productive city or two, I always do put on Bismarcks, but I have one of them, one or two, building the various types of U-boats, because they're handy. Awesome, reinforcements are almost here. They were over here, right? Okay, I don't see any going north. Now, it's very possible they were outside our range at the start of a turn, and then went rolling over to the other extreme on their turn. This is only 4 away. I should use the rest of my subs. They're here for this very reason. They won't take them all out, but they can kill some of them. And I don't think, like, the Russian submarines cannot counterattack, because they don't have any destroyers to locate mine. So the computer just forgets that they even exist and won't acknowledge them. Come on. It's 18-7. That just shouldn't happen. Okay, that's all my subs. May as well. Or not. So stupid. Oh, man, that went right over the next turn. That was an accident. Oh well, I don't think I really had anything else I did need to do. I wasn't moving on Vladivostok. I didn't plan to counterattack Russian units with my own in Manchuria, and we're not advancing in Turkey or in Germany. So, that turn, that was actually okay. I really hope they're actually killing units in there. They're just gonna keep on dropping off more guys. If the Americans get bases over here and deal with the Japanese, they'll be able to start bombing Russia as well, and landing guys in Russia. Things will not go well for them. In fact, if they take out all the Japanese, they may start landing in Siberia, like right on the edges of it, and maybe I won't have to deal with going that far out. Because the American tanks, even though they're not great, they're strong enough to take them, to destroy them. Yeah, I think they're still going to be able to bomb the city there, though. Yeah. Oh. All four of them in here? No. Okay. Stupid 88s. Another one? Okay, thank goodness he couldn't attack. Alright, so we can kill that guy. Next turn, the other one should step forward, and we can kill that. Good for them. Chinese just running around being a nuisance. I thought I had a fighter in there, or a couple of fighters in there. Hate that. Thank you. Okay, so we do have some going around. What am I looking at? Are those the upgraded motorized rifles? What are those? I have never seen that before. Whoa. They're Russian, right? They must be. They have... Yeah, this is during... What? I really hope those are the upgraded motorized rifles. I never thought I'd be saying that, but it's kind of terrifying. Oh, maybe we can kill that thing, too. They got another KV-1. I might be able to kill that one too, depending on how my bombers do. Because I do have a Valentine. I think I have a Valentine in Cyan there. So I can send that out. They're kind of spooky looking. Right, I forgot about those guys. A couple of Russian units trying to get into Spain. Oh, they can make it back to Tehran. I forgot, right, because there's that plains there they can just run right across. So we're going to have to go through those guys again. They're going to be a nuisance for quite a while. Yeah, waste your workers chopping down forests. Do that. Smart move. I don't think there's any point building a marketplace in Japan, because I don't have any import, because they get rid of it. Which I do think is dumb. I don't understand why that's a thing. I know why you can't have imports everywhere, but why that one? Why does that one vanish, specifically? Can't wait to get 1941 or 43 infantry. It's gonna be sweet. Lancaster in 4 turns. That's nice. Do that. And 5. Do that too. Yeah, keep building the barracks there. These guys don't have any resources either. There's no import they have access to. Let's get a police station first. I do like these things. We'll use them eventually, but for now, just keep using Spitfires. We need more of them. Not a paratrooper plane. I can't think of something more useless to build. Well, at least one city is happy. Greenery, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Okay. So just for curiosity's sake, yes, 1511. Those have a better attack than Soviet tank divisions there. Wait a minute, what did I just see? 116 motorized rifles, 1939? How did he get 102 in 1 turn? Are you... What? He also built another transport and a couple of T-34s. Every single city was not building those things. How did he... He didn't upgrade them, because he still has 100 and... No, he did upgrade them. Yeah, that's right. There were like 200 of these left, weren't there? Okay, no, that makes sense. So he built about a dozen and then upgraded the rest. Okay, I was about to think he had a lot more production power than I thought he did. Because these are 220 each. How much is a British infantry? 80. Okay, yeah, no, they're expensive. Like it. They're more expensive than a Valentine. And a Matilda. Oh my goodness. How much does a Comet take? 420. Okay, now that's a lot. It's a tank killer, so it's got high defense, high attack. Reasonably high attack. But it is significantly cheaper than the Comet. Pretty sure both of those are British. Ugh. I hate that. That sucked to get one of those thrown at me. I mean, that is pricey, but about as pricey as a Comet. When do they get... So that's the upgrade of the T-34. Which tech was it that gave this to the Russians? Land 1941. Weird looking heavy artillery. Which one is this for me? Valentine's? Man, it's that early. That was not there. That's just Matilda's. Right here. Yeah. Yeah, that was a while ago. They only just got that? Okay. Yeah, I think we are still researching that, right? Yeah. So we'll just try to barrel our way through it. It's going to take a while before we actually do any of this. This is an upgraded Spitfire, right? No, this is the Firefly from here. I don't get any better Spitfires, do I? No. The Firefly's only 811. Why would I build that? I mean, it's got a high operational range, but it's not a very good fighter. It's not just not as good as the Spitfires. It's bad. It's a bad, bad fighter. Alright, but I don't have to wake anyone else up. 3 subs there. The rest are probably headed south, so what I'm going to probably do is take a handful of these destroyers, and by a handful I mean a pile of them, and send them all over. Oh, right, I forgot to send the transport. Dang it. And we're going to take out that Bismarck, too. What's Germany's numbers looking like? I didn't check yet. One more Bismarck. They're really going into overdrive trying to build those things. They have Folkwolves. Not good. Those are the equivalent to my fighters. 3 Type E's. They're building a couple more 110s. They're also building Me-109Gs, which I don't mind. It just kind of is more expensive for him. They can be used to bomb, but I don't think he will. 18, 3Gs. Yeah, okay, so he's not really building any more tanks, which I'm good with. Folkwolves, I believe, are up here. Yeah, 17, 13. So our defense is now the same. I still have the advantage when fighting in the air, but only by a little bit. He's got a higher advantage. But it's significantly better than it was with the Me-109Fs, which were 11. Well, it's 2 points better. It's not that big. It's really the intercepting thing. The Folkwolves will shoot my guys down very consistently. So, yeah, it's gonna be rough. I guess I would only have the advantage slightly if he bombed me with them, which he's never gonna do. Hopefully he can't build too many before I get on him. I have a couple of Lancasters here that we've moved in. Guess we'll just launch some attacks at this loser and this one. And since he's focused on production of his new ground units and whatnot, I think I can probably just keep working on wiping out his PE2s. He's got some up here in this city. I didn't see any come out of here, but, well, Soviet Russia, investigate city, where's Yan'an? Okay, he has 3 PE2s there, and then 1 Weeko fighter. I don't have a lot of Lancasters, or a lot of Blackburns, but I think I'll use all of them on the city, and try to take it out. Take out the PE2s that are there. He has a couple in there, I know that. I shot down one up here. I think he might have another one. No, because my Spitfires are in the air. We would have shot it down. And he's got a couple in some of these cities, but I don't know exactly where. Interesting. I thought I had some Spitfires in this northernmost city. Go there. Okay, other than that, he didn't really bomb me down here at all, did he? At least I don't think I saw him do much. They might all be over there. We'll wait a little bit and see, but yeah, things might get a little more difficult now that he's got his new motorized infantry. But most of those numbers are just coming from the pre-existing motorized infantry. Our plan has not changed. It's just kill all of his units. Why are you blocking my road? I'll make him build a new one so that this doesn't happen again, I suppose. And for this turn, I'm going to move all of these guys back. The rest of them will focus on Tehran again and try to wipe out what's remaining in that stack. But that's all going to be next one, because this is Easter, and I have family who are about to start a celebration. So I'm going to go be a part of it. Thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one.